Hello, everybody. Daily Destiny number 32. Yesterday was pre-recorded because I ran a marathon, and I fucking killed it. I absolutely fucking killed it during my run yesterday. I got under 4 hours, which was my goal for my first marathon a couple months ago. And then I actually pulled it off yesterday. I didn't think I was going to even come close. I thought my time was going to be more in the 4 hours and 20 minutes, 4.5 hours range, because I got injured a couple times leading up to this. So my training was actually pretty piss poor compared to previously. My longest run leading up to this marathon was only 17 miles. And and I'd only done 2 runs over 13 miles leading up to this, and but I did so fucking well. I don't know what it was. I guess just the sustained training from the previous one. I just kind of maintained instead of like having to build up to it. It's made it so much easier. But I absolutely fucking killed it. I did under 9-minute miles for almost every single mile of the entire thing. And normally what happens is during a long run, you just run out of energy. It's like you can set the right pace. You can set the pace where you're not like huffing and puffing and sweating like crazy, and just maintain that for a long time. But then at some point, you normally just kind of fade out and crash or bonk or hit the wall. And it didn't happen. It just didn't fucking happen until like mile 24 or mile 25 or something like that. And
Bravo team.
I'm not sure. Like, I have a couple ideas for what I did differently. Like they have these things called sports beans that I eat a lot of when I'm doing endurance stuff like that. It's this kind of it's these super high sugar, high calorie, high carbohydrate. God damn it! Did I give up first blood? They're called extreme beans, actually. Extreme jelly beans, right? Is there anything less extreme than fucking jelly beans? But they actually work really well. They give you a ton of energy. And instead of, like, normally, oh, dang it, the grenade, if it hit that wall, I would have killed him. If I had, come on, fucking kill him. How the fuck did I not kill this guy? I meleeed him twice. Fuck you. And what I had done in the past is normally they'll give you these like there's similar things actually. They're just like filled with carbohydrates, but they're called these goos, and it's just like this warm little pocket of this high sugar goo that it's kind of like the consistency of warm toothpaste. Whoa, really? I was around that fucking corner. Fuck you. God damn. Look, you can see the. Fuck this. God damn it, this game is laggy sometimes. It pisses me off. And they give out these goos during the run, but they start giving them out at like mile 17 or something like that. So instead of waiting till mile 17 and just drinking Gatorade or whatever leading up to that, I like, whoa, god damn, I'm playing like shit right now, or I'm just like dying like fucking crazy. So instead of waiting till the very end to give myself more calories, by the time I'd already crashed, I kind of like had a sustained amount of calories throughout the run. God, I'm playing like absolute butthole right now. I think it's just because I'm so tired from yesterday. Like, I am fucking sore and just like mentally exhausted. Like, I just have no energy right now. It's really frustrating, actually. It's a very strange feeling, just being insanely tired, but not being able to fall asleep. I think I laid in bed for like, what the fuck is happening? How am I not getting any kills right now? I need to change up my strategy. I'm gonna go invective
Zone C neutralized.
and get the heavy ammo in 20 seconds.
Zone A neutralized.
Yeah, just like running out of energy and not being able to do anything. It's insanely frustrating. And yeah, and like having the sustained calories over the entire run, I think really helped a lot. God damn, I'm so happy I got under 4 hours. I didn't really think it was going to be able to happen, but I pulled it off. So I'm really fucking happy with how I did yesterday. It was a beautiful day in Denver yesterday too. Fuck you. Back in the game. Gotta kill. Fuck you. Eat it. Eat it. Haha. Oh, I killed that fucker twice with rockets. Suck it, King Cod. Go back to Call of Duty. Stupid SOB. I got my golden gun now. Did I not hit him? Come on. Fucking hit somebody. Are you shitting me? And I missed him with the knife. I'm playing like a butthole right now, guys. I'm sure this is fun to watch. Yeah, it was a beautiful day yesterday. Then I got absolutely tanked afterwards. So by like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I was so drunk I had to go home and try to fall asleep for a bit. It was pretty fun. Oh, and the Broncos kicked the shit out of the 49ers yesterday. God, that was a good game. I mean, it wasn't really a good game per se, but it was certainly a fun game to watch. The Broncos just absolutely destroyed the Niners. I don't know what the fuck the deal is with the Niners right now. Like, they seem to be really good last season, but they're just like struggling hardcore right now. They can't do shit. All right, here's my invective. There's so many people here. And I killed them too. There's like people all over my minimap. I didn't even know where to look. I was just spinning in circles. Yeah, like fucking Peyton Manning. I didn't get to go to the game, unfortunately. Where are these guys?
Zone A secure. Zone C
How?
lost.
We're just like playing ring around the fucking rosy. That would have been great if I killed him with that knife, though. Yeah, Peyton Manning set the all-time passing touchdown record. 1, 2, yeah, double kill. Suck it.
Zone B.
Oh god, where's another guy? There's people everywhere on this fucking minimap right now. I didn't kill anybody with that grenade? The fuck? I ran... in the marathon, there's... I'm sure you guys have heard of, or even if you don't run, you probably heard of people talk about getting a runner's high. And I think I had that for the first time in my life. And honestly, I mean, it's nothing like doing real drugs, but it's certainly... Whoa, that's a lot of guys. 3 dudes just looking at me with supers. And I never really, like... It's not necessarily a runner's high. It's more like you're just so in the zone that you just... You're just so elated that you're doing so well that you just kind of feel lighter than air. Suck it. Where's the other guy? Oh god, I love those rockets that explode midair based on proximity. That is like the #1 property you need on any gun or on any rocket launcher. I think I completed my rocket launcher challenge as well. Maybe I can get rid of it. That didn't explode? What? That went right fucking by him. But yeah, it was just such a nice day, and like, you know, maybe it was like a little bit of a false high because I use this app called Runkeeper. I think is what it's called. Runkeeper, Run Tracker, and it uses GPS on your phone to tell you your pace and tell you how far you've actually run. And for some reason, I don't know why. It's been very inaccurate lately. It was telling me I was running like 7-minute miles at mile 17 or something like that. And I knew it was inaccurate, but I was so fucking happy just to have that inaccurate information that I was just like the happiest fucking person on the planet, like right in that moment. Oh, come on. This is going to be tough. 1, 2. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Is he gonna come? Nope. Nope. Ah, gotcha, bitch. And like having that thing tell me that I was running a 7-minute mile was just insane. Like I never felt better in my life. Well, that's not true, but it was just one of those moments I was like, I'm actually going to do this. I'm actually going to get under the 4-minute, or the the 4-hour marathon that I've been like, that had been my goal for a long time. And it was great too because like the first half marathon ended up being the best half marathon time I'd ever had as well. Like I ran the first 13 miles in like, I think it was an hour and 51 minutes, something like that. And if I maintained that pace, I would have been that would have been an hour and 42 minutes, or 3 hours and 42 minutes for the full marathon, which would have been just an insanely good time. And I mean, obviously I did slow down a little bit towards the end, but I didn't crash so much that I like completely lost everything, which was amazing. Oh, come on, please fucking die. This scout rifle sucks. I need that other one, but these crucible marks are so hard to earn. Ugh. God damn, I'm happy I did so well yesterday. It's a really good feeling. It's an incredibly good feeling, accomplishing a goal like that. And it's such a tough goal too. I mean, you don't accidentally just look at that. 2 people went over a 1.0 kill death. Fuck you guys. Jesus Christ. All right, let's do the daily story challenge and read some comments as well. Let's see. Oh, the question of the day was talking about like how you guys actually watch these videos. And because of that, a lot of you guys said that you actually watch the multiplayer stuff, but then when I start doing the single player stuff, you just kind of listen. So I'm going to start the videos off with multiplayer going forward. Let's see. I'm talking about the routine of making these a part of your day. Did you notice the new, Joel Becker wrote this, post-match stats you can view in the after strike rewards screen. You can tab the view to see the best precision kill ratio, the most close calls, and another. No, I did not notice that. I'll have to check that out next time I do a strike, which will be tomorrow, I think. Yeah, because the weekly reset's going to happen pretty soon here, and the new Nightfall strike and all that's going to be up. So I'll make a video for that as soon as I can. Oh yeah, and at the end of the last video, I chose the wrong fucking exotic bounty. That was ridiculous. I realized that pretty quickly after I chose that. Let's see. Any other comments? Just talking mostly about. Yeah, yesterday's comments were more about how you watch these videos, not
There used to be a Guardian outpost nearby.
not necessarily questions or something like that. But the day before, I was kind of drunk while I did the commentary, which is, that's another thing too. I didn't because I got injured so many times leading up to this marathon yesterday. I didn't really take my diet that seriously the couple days leading up to the marathon, which is actually really, really important to do. I got fucking hammered on Friday night, and Saturday's diet was a hangover helper diet, hamburger helper diet, and not like pure carbo loading the way that it probably should have been. And I had like 4 or 5 beers the night before that marathon as well, which I guess is kind of carbo loading in a way, but not really. Slashing Mike had a really good comment. Advice for your friend, because I was talking about my friend and his shitty relationship. Relationships like that are like our fart. If you have to force it, it's probably going to turn into shit. Which I have not had a chance to tell him because he has been fucking chained to the ankle to his girlfriend since he got here, which is... So yesterday in the marathon, his girlfriend... This fucking pissed me off. So his girlfriend ran the 10K, which is 6 miles. 6. We ran 26. Big fucking difference. And she spent more of the fucking hours after the marathon whining about how sore she was than the marathoners did. Like, oh, I'm so sore running a 10K. I didn't train hard enough. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck about how sore you are for running a 10K. That took her an hour and a half. And it took me and Jesse less than 4 hours to run 26. Like, I don't fucking care. I do not care. Shut the fuck up about how sore you are for running a 10K. Not the time or the place to do it. But it was really strange. They had different starting lines for the 10K and the full marathon. So, of course, she couldn't be trusted. She's 27 or 28. She's like, she needed to be escorted over to the starting line for the 10K because she was nervous that she was going to get there later. It's like, who fucking, it's like, she couldn't just get there on her own. She had to, you know, like get escorted by her boyfriend to the fucking start. I fucking hate that bitch. Slashing Mike goes on to write, being comfortable with one person is fine, but when it starts to get to the point where you can't even be with that person, then it's best to find someone who can do that and make you happy. And it's like one of those insanely codependent relationships where she just can't do anything on her own without like, oh god. And you know that annoying fucking thing some couples do where, you know, you're out at a bar together and they're just like doing this sweet little small talk to each other, just like, but it's if they're telling secrets to each other while you're at this bar with 8 other of your friends, and like you have to, like, you don't spend enough time with each other as it is every fucking day. Like, I fucking hate her. I really can't. I don't know what else to say at this point. I really don't. You know, okay, this area of effect thing is actually, is it good for hitting multiple people right now? I can't, it's hard to tell. Like, there's so many numbers popping up. I can't tell if it's actually like has a big enough AoE to do damage to the people around him. Because there's 2 numbers for each person that's doing damage. Whatever. Fucking ridiculous. The night before the marathon, it was actually a really nice chill night. A friend of mine had like a pre-race dinner for everybody that was going to be running that day, whether it was the half or the full. And it was actually, I don't have any heavy ammo, shit. And it was actually really nice, just kind of like hanging out and chilling and basically getting to sleep at a good time as opposed to staying out till 2 o'clock in the morning and then having to get up at like 5:45 to make it to the starting line by 7 o'clock in the morning. Die, bitch. I think I hate getting up early. Like, setting an alarm, that's why I don't mind not making a ton of money doing this job, because I'm my own boss and I don't have to set an alarm. I got to sleep in today because I'm fucking exhausted from yesterday. I'm basically not going to do a lot of work today. I'm doing this Daily Destiny video and I think I'm going to stream. I think I'm going to stream beginning of the no gun challenge today. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I have a couple other videos that I'm like in the process of editing that I know I just don't have the mental energy to finish today, because it takes a lot of focus and a lot of kind of like grinding, I guess is one way to put it, to finish a video project, like something that's well edited and well narrated and all that. It takes a lot of time, and I want to do a good job on the videos I put out, especially things like the well-edited, more highly crafted videos. I mean, these Daily Destiny videos are a ton of fun to do, but they're not like tough to put together by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, so I guess if you're watching this right now, check out the Twitch stream. I'm probably live right now by the time this is up. Streaming the first part of my no gun challenge. I wonder how far I'll be able to get. I think the first missions are going to be pretty easy to do. Come on. Oh, I got one more shot left. It's when I get to like the really big bosses that I know I'm going to struggle. And bosses that have infinitely respawning enemies with them. They're going to be a fucking struggle. And someone suggested that like I can use a heavy gun during the boss fights, which I don't know. I'm going to see how far I can get without using any guns ever, and then go from there. Because I think it'll be possible. I think it'll be possible, just really fucking hard. but like the very, very final boss in the game, like those 3 statues, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but I'll do my best. All right, any other questions? Oh, Joel also managed to correctly guess which Mexican restaurant I went to. Sharir Shabazz said, "Is that you in the thumbnail?" Yeah, it is actually a caricature of me that I've been using in the thumbnail, and that I'm going to continue to use for videos where I do kind of like let's play rambling commentary. Whoa! Oh god, I'm in the middle of one of the summoning storms. So it's based off of a picture that a friend of mine took of me when I was out in Seattle at PAX. He's a good friend of mine. He filmed like one of the Sweatpants Diaries and the old roommate, and it's kind of moved on. But he told me that I need to get like a professional looking headshot, which I completely agree with. Something that I can just use on every social network to kind of give all my different profiles some consistency, because like the photo I was using on Instagram was different from the photo I was using on Twitter, and different on Facebook, and different on LinkedIn, and all these different places. And he suggested to just get one photo, get like a good photo that you can, you know, a photo that's not like, holy shit, you just cropped out of a group photo, which is probably what most people use for their fuck. Dang it! I got so close to beating that. Which is probably what most people use for, you know, Facebook profile photos, like you and a friend, and like cropped out, or you and a friend, but they're both fully in there, so someone who doesn't know you doesn't actually know which one you are, which is not very smart. Anyway, so he suggested oh man, these fucking Minotaurs are gonna be a bitch to kill without a gun. Especially with the recharging shields. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, dudes with shields are gonna be really tough to kill. I don't know how I'm gonna pull some of these off. But that's the part of the challenge, right? Figure it out. Anyway, so then after I did that, someone in one of the live streams, I'm drawing a blank on his name, but it was one of the I think it was the last Mailbag Monday video that I did. He drew a caricature and did like a time-lapse Photoshop or Illustrator, I'm not sure which program he used, and like recorded a time-lapse video of him actually like drawing the caricature, which was really fucking cool to see. And so I decided to kind of just use the caricature to illustrate, no pun intended, that it's a video where I'm talking and just kind of having fun, as opposed to more, I don't know, guide type videos. Let's see, another comment on the relationship issue. Ooh, I gotta kill this guy before I get fucked up. And that doesn't count as a gun. Golden guns and supers do not count as using guns for the no gun challenge, ironically. Lobster. Like lobster without the S. Lobster. Lobster. Get some fresh New England lobster. He wrote, "Sounds like your friend needs to get out of that relationship. Also really sounds like he needs to learn how to be comfortable being alone." That I agree with completely. The fact that she wants kids and doesn't also just set the stage for, or he doesn't also just sets the stage for further conflict with any children being caught in the middle. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like he's not comfortable being alone. You're absolutely right about that. He's one of those guys that has just been in a relationship every day that I've ever known him. Since we went to the same high school, actually, but I wasn't friends with him in high school. And you're absolutely right. I can't remember if I said that in the oh my god, there's a lot of dudes. I can't remember if I said that in the previous video, but you are absolutely onto something there. He's been lobster. Been happily married going on 15 years. I need to fucking focus on killing these Minotaurs or else I'm going to die. Let's snipe some motherfuckers. Oh, he's not dead. Die, motherfucker. There we go. Alright, another super. Dude, killing these minotaurs or anyone with a shield. Shields and bosses are going to be the hardest part of this challenge before. Oh god, no. God damn it, I fucking died again. I'm struggling with this with using guns. I'm just fucking around though. He's been happily married going on 15 years this month. That is a long time. Prior to that, even before I started dating her, I was happy while I was single. I'm not talking about being free to play the field because I was never like that, but just not feeling that you had to be in a relationship in order to feel good about yourself. Trying to rush into a relationship is a bad decision, and in this situation, it doesn't seem wise. You're right. And honestly, I think part of the problem was... okay, I'm not paying attention. I need to fucking finish this mission before I just run around in circles and keep dying over and over again. I think that because he moved to a new city and has a job that takes up an enormous amount of his time and doesn't really have a ton of time to just go on dates, that it was the easiest solution was to just get back with this girl that wants him no matter what and just have that be the relationship. And he's a doctor, Dr. Faggot, and he's working 24-hour shifts, and after a 24-hour shift you don't want to go out on Tinder, you want to go home and sleep. And I think that I think that just created lots of issues I think that made it very easy to just go back to the old watering hole. And yes, I am calling her just a fucking watering hole, because that's all he cares about is the fucking wet, watery pussy. Watery? That's the grossest thing I've ever said. Why the fuck did I say that? I don't know why the fuck I said that. But I'm gonna call her the watering hole. That's fucking good, because that's all she is. It's a fucking hole. As far as Destiny goes, do you have that exotic LMG? Oh, wow. Okay. This comment took a dramatic turn to not so serious. Probably the easiest exotic bounty you can do. Don't really use it much due to the recoil, but when it does hit, it's pretty good. Just needs to be in shotgun range. Ooh, that's pretty piss poor for a LMG. A shotgun that you need to be in, or an LMG that you need to be in shotgun range for? That's too bad. Maybe I'll stick with the other LMG that I have. Alright, Minotaur. So, one golden gun will kill a Minotaur, so maybe it's just going to end up being a matter of, like, letting my super recharge to kill those fucking Minotaurs. Oh yeah, this is going to be really, really hard. I just want to finish this mission now, so I can get on with my day. Stupid fucking pillar. Get out of the way. Whoa, that's a lot of guys. Holy shit. Oh, no. Fucking no. I need to kill the one guy. Oh, no, don't. I just want to kill the one that has the shield. Get the fuck out of there. Don't die. Alright. I think that's it. Only got one more Minotaur left. Ooh, and I got a heavy gun, too. Yes. All right. I think that's the last wave. I think I was on the last wave every time that I died. Is that it? Who's left? Anybody? Bueller? Yes, I finished it. God, I was close to finishing it like 3 times in a row. All right. Ooh, more good comments on the relationship stuff that I'll read while this fucking boring ass unskippable cutscene is going. Darth Sora wrote, Jesse needs to know that he shouldn't settle. It sounds like the whole marriage and kids thing is because it's the appropriate time to have those things. I agree. If he settles for her and isn't 100% sure, he's doing a disservice to himself, to her, and to their possible children. When you settle like that, it's very likely to lead to divorce. He needs to bite the bullet and move on. That's a tough bullet to bite. She moved out to New York for him, like less than a month ago. No, in July. She moved out to New York at the end of July while I was still there. And telling her to get the fuck out after only 3 months and go home.
You need my help, Guardian.
Considering how they've ended previous relationships with her wrecking his bike, that doesn't seem like when that happens, when hopefully he does say you need to get the fuck out, this isn't working.
No.
He needs to change the locks on his doors. He needs to. He should be afraid for his safety. I'm fucking serious. Like, she's a 110-pound little girl, but Jesus Christ, I bet she would do something completely irrational. Lightning NC wrote, if you're really interested in Jesse moving on from this shrew of a girl, then maybe you should force him to do something, or do something for him and make him then take ownership of this decision that he's already made but is afraid to act on. And that's a good point. I think he's made the decision but is just afraid to act on it. But how do you get him? How do you get him to make a decision? I don't know. I imagine that he can understand this if you talk to him. So once you get him to acknowledge that it's best for both him and her biological clock, if they split up, do something like setting up a dinner for them and tell. Okay, no, I'm not playing Dr. Phil. I'm not having an intervention to tell them to do it. He's got to do this on his own. It's good. That's well intentioned, but there's no fucking way that's happening. He's an adult. He has to make that decision on his own. As for the second issue with the girl you're interested in, this is a good point as well. You could encourage her to focus on her own interests and personal development, both because it would be healthy for her to develop her own identity after having based so much of her life around this guy who's now gone. And so you don't have to hear about it anymore. Obviously, use the first point to sell this change of focus to her and play the second one a little more close to the vest. You're absolutely right, which is why next Sunday we are going hiking up in Boulder. So that's good. A little bit of personal development, get some exercise, get out of the house a little bit, move on, see some new areas. Very good point. I actually already put your advice into action because I had read the comment before and it was a very good point. And I had made a mental note of that and acted on it before reading it here on the Daily Destiny. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And there's some other good comments that I just didn't have time to get to today. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and see you tomorrow. Game on.